Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Urban, and today we are looking at ways to keep pace on the course. We're not going to worry about the golf part of it, though. We're worried about the time part of it, and that's why we're talking watches. Chris Petrillo from Oakley. Chris, thanks for joining me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
A lot of people may not realize, one, that Oakley makes watches, has made watches, but more importantly, makes great watches.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we've been doing watches now for 10 years. Oakley introduced its first timepiece in '99. It was the Oakley Time Bomb. Mm-hmm. It was a titanium-cased auto quartz design. We came out into the watch business with one design and 3 SKUs. We were kind of jumping out there, and that watch sold for $1,500. Since then, we've learned a lot about watches. We've grown as watchmakers. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary this year, and so we're rearming the Time Bomb, if you will, and reintroducing it as Time Bomb 2, and I'll show you that here.
Great.
But I just kind of want to introduce, Oakley watches to your public, because many of them, I think, are surprised. I hear a lot, Oakley makes watches.
Well, and on top of that, they make watches, we'll get into the quality of the watch itself, but the look is Oakley. It is an aggressive design using multiple materials, not unlike you would see in various forms of Oakley eyewear.
Yeah, we have a very distinctive design look. When we got into doing timepieces, we didn't want to, just kind of recreate your father's timepiece.
Right.
We wanted to do something that's very Oakley, something that's very innovative, and it gives our designers and our developers an opportunity to kind of flex their design and creativity muscles, if you will. It's something different for them to work on. We use only the finest materials. Our entire line, to begin with, is all Swiss-made. All our watches are Swiss-made. All our watches have sapphire crystals. The only thing that's going to scratch it is a diamond. So it's very durable. All our watches are either made of titanium or forged solid stainless steel, surgical grade stainless steel. We use only the finer Swiss movements. They're all very upscale, upgrade, premium to luxury timepieces with the best Swiss quality standards. And I like to say our design and our innovation in watchmaking kind of married with the old world Swiss craftsmanship is kind of like mad science meets Swiss watchmaking. We like to push the envelope, and I think you'll see that in some of our pieces.
Well, and you have some new releases. You had mentioned the Time Bomb too, but you also have a new watch that a lot of men love, a big watch. They like to feel the weight or see it there on their wrist, and you have that with the 12 gauge.
Yeah. Our newest watch is Oakley 12 gauge, and 12 gauge is just now released. I'll go through some of the features of it and some of the materials of it, but I'll tell you, to begin with, 12 gauge, the first thing that comes to mind is shotgun.
Right.
Okay. What the design inspiration here is really technical instrumentation, scientific instruments and gauges.
Okay.
And what are we measuring here with this gauge? We're measuring time, 12 hours, 12 gauge. So that's really the inspiration here. So with 12 gauge, you have a very utilitarian design. The case is about holding and protecting the engine, the movement of the watch, and of course the face, the dial and hands. The materials, this is all surgical grade stainless steel.
Okay.
It's all forged from solid billet. The bracelet is a combination of surgical grade stainless outer links and these black inner links. This is actually molded carbon.
Wow.
Right, so it reduces the weight of the bracelet and it makes it very comfortable to wear. It's a large watch, a large head. It's solid stainless, so there's still some heft there.
Yeah, it's interesting because you can feel the heft of the face, but then where you expect a lot in the bracelet, it's actually quite light and comfortable.
We were able to reduce the weight considerably by going to this material, and of course it's a great new technology. Why not put that to use where it makes sense? We also make the same model with a rubber strap, and especially in kind of the sport or athletic lifestyle, rubber straps are very comfortable. They're great during the summer.
Right.
A lot of people like them more than a bracelet. This is now on the market. We just started shipping it, brand new this year, this fall, and look for that. That's the 12 gauge.
Definitely something that, as we head to the holiday season, that any man would love to have for a holiday gift, because again, it's a look that is very distinctive as well as being very functional.
Yeah, we like that. I like to say that Oakley watches, being distinctive or innovative style, it says a lot about the wearer. Watches in general, fine watches especially, say a lot about the wearer. It's a timepiece that those that are into watches or into technology look at, and they understand the quality, and they understand the value of it. On ours, our consumer is more of a active lifestyle, maybe a little more affluent, and they don't want to wear, like I said, the same watch their father wore.
Right.
They're not looking to wear their father's Rolex.
And it may have been a great watch, but it's not the look that they're looking for. Now, you talk about a different look. That's exactly what you have in the Time Bomb 2.
Time Bomb 2, just released, is our newest flagship piece. It's actually the first watch in Oakley's Elite line of products, and it's Oakley's first all mechanical timepiece. All our watches to this point have been quartz movements running on batteries. This is an all mechanical watch. No electronics, no batteries. It simply is. It's an automatic. So this wheel, this rotor you see on the back,
You just power it.
right through normal movement, that kinetic energy is transformed into stored energy in a mainspring. This rotor winds a spring. As that spring then releases its energy, it powers the watch. So this watch is run by simply gears and springs, and it's all mechanical. It's mechanical art. It's kind of the epitome of watches to get into mechanical movements.
Well, and its design in terms of the bracelet is totally different.
Yeah, when we reintroduced this, we wanted to stay as true as we could to the original design.
Right.
And those that know the original Time Bomb, and there are many of them out there, they'll certainly recognize this. But we certainly wanted to take it to the next level, and we've learned a lot over 10 years as watchmakers. So we wanted to really pack it with new technology, materials, and new ideas. We had this idea. Rubber straps are very comfortable to wear. We talked about that. Metal bracelets are very popular, and they look great.
Right.
We wanted the best of both worlds.
Okay.
So we start by this internal rigid structure, this spine, if you will. We overmold that with Oakley unobtainium rubber. It becomes kind of the muscle of the structure. And then we bolt 28 individual titanium plates onto that using 56 stainless steel micro screws.
Okay.
And what you end up with is a totally flexible, living bracelet structure.
Yeah, I mean, you have essentially the titanium bracelet that you would expect to be a little bit stiff, and it is stiff unless you then twist it.
It completely flexes.
And that's the thing is, like this, it's stiff, but yeah, each individual area moves kind of like scales on a living animal, that they seem firm until they need to move, and then they move as freely as need be.
It's very durable, with this titanium shell, and has a domed sapphire crystal, so you're not going to scratch it. Even the window in the case back showing you the movement, because why would you hide that movement, right? That's sapphire as well.
Okay.
So it's a very durable piece, and we're proud of it. This is the newest piece in our line, and it's in stores now. Just started putting it out there, and this retails for $27.50.
Okay.
And the 12 gauge is available in 5 different versions. There's a black face and white face with the bracelet option, and then there's a stealth black with black rubber, a white stainless steel and rubber, and a blue face stainless steel and rubber.
Wow.
So there's some good choices there.
Now, if people want more information on the technology behind these watches, where can they get that info online?
Go to Oakley.com and check out the watches section, and then of course there's some great information, a really cool video with a lot of interviews and showing some of the manufacturing process of the Time Bomb 2. If you go to Oakley.com and click on the Elite Collections, it'll take you to see that one as well.
All right, well, Chris, thanks for the time.
All right, thank you for coming.
We want to thank Chris Petrillo for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next time as we continue to bring you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.